bent, both sides should be extended. And when you see, when her pelvis is not completely aligned, then this side of the body is bulging up and this side is down, yeah? So what we need to do, here a little bit, this leg should go back. And we need a little bit more distance. So you go back with the back leg and just put your heel on the block. Okay? Because what happens? We need to create a straight line of pelvis not only here, but also here. So not like this, because she is not straight like this, and she was not straight like this. So we did it straight, and now in all people this leg drops. So they drop this side of the pelvis. And what you need to do, you need to engage. So therefore we put the heel on the block, so we need to engage this leg, starting from the heel, then this shin bone should press backward, and then this thigh should press also backward. And when she's doing this, you see that her pelvis is becoming straight. So that we are working with the legs and we are creating this foundation for the extension of the spine. Yeah? So this you should press even more back. And now the spine is aligned here. This goes, so I repeat, this goes back. This goes also back and up. Yeah? And then, actually this leg, it should be also resistant. So the triangle here should be more and more. When you actually roll this thigh back, the back of the thigh goes forward because we don't need to drop this side of the pelvis. And then what we do, because we don't want this curvature in the spine, so we need now to lift the sitting bones more up. Yes, like this. You lift the sitting bones. And how can you lift the sitting bones? You should create the feeling as if you are pushing the groins inside your body. So pushing the groins more inside your body and don't lose this leg. Because actually sometimes we are doing like this. Sometimes someone else is holding this leg and holding it back with the rope or holding it back with the hands. And this person should resist. They should keep the pelvic bones aligned, yeah, because the tendency is to drop. And then when drop, the pelvis drops and then there is curve here. And then what you need to do is here, you need to create a backward bend. Yes. So you extend these sides of the body, extend the sides, and try to put the shoulder blades inside the body and try to put the dorsal spine inside the body. Yeah, so actually what we want, don't drop this side of the pelvis and extend, 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 shoulders more back, but extend the ribs and shoulder blades inside. Do you feel the difference?
Yeah, yeah.
If you want, you can put some blocks, but as you see, the tendency is always for this side to drop. So she fixes it. Actually, this thigh should be working very well. It should be working all the time. It should be pulling very powerfully back, and this leg resists. So like this, with the thigh going back. And then, you pull the sacrum even more up, with the tailbone more up. And then she works on these muscles because they now resist her to move more down. Okay? And like this.
But what should happen if she put this leg a little bit forward? If she put this a little bit forward?
Yeah, try to put it forward. Then if it's more distance, she needs more and more control over this back leg, because you see the pelvis tends to drop. So this is up, it is rolling inwards because we need to open this buttock it's rolling inwards and we need to push the groins back, but this side of the pelvis is up, so we're pushing it like if we were pushing it here, back and up, back and up, and when I'm doing this, then the pelvis is more aligned. Okay?
It feels more like in here.
And then, yeah, because when you pull, actually what you can do this, the same exercises with the row. So, yeah, because, but in any case, your heel should not be in line with this heel. It should be as if you are standing either legs together, so on the continuation of this line, or if you are standing legs hip width, continuation of this line, okay? Because we should start this pose with the pelvis completely looking forward. Yeah, because otherwise, if you start the pose with the pelvis like this, then there will be twisted already. But this one is more difficult for the Achilles when the toes is straightforward, but actually it's more beginner's pose. And this pose is not so difficult for the Achilles, but it's more difficult because you need them to powerfully rotate this pelvis, this thigh, to make the pelvis even. Understand? So, what is the position of the pelvis now? It's a little bit going back on the left side. So you need to rotate this thigh out and back. Yeah, and this thigh you need to rotate forward. You can come more close, or you can even put your heel.
Now it's better.
Yeah, now it's better. And now this thigh, in her case, you see, when Taya was dropping the left thigh, Nana is dropping the opposite thigh.
We are mirrors.
Because what you need to do here is you need your pelvis even in all the dimensions, yes? So we have even pelvis like this, and then we need, so you roll this one, it rolls back but also up. Because you need to put your sitting bones, both sitting bones are rolling a little bit up. Sitting bones up. Okay. And then, can you roll the sitting bones even more up? So the sacrum, you can put your heel on the block first, so that you have more freedom with the pelvis. Yeah? So in this way, yeah, she rotates the pelvis in this position when the sacrum is in line with the lumbar spine. And when it's in line with the lumbar spine, then you open here. So this you roll back, lift up, but this you pull back also. You need to work with this thigh.
I feel only this leg.
You feel this leg? Because this should be active. And you are pulling, you engage and pull your legs. Actually, in this pose, to do it like correctly, the legs should be working. It's very good for the legs. And then your pelvis is good now. And then what you do is you extend your abdomen. So lift the abdomen up, up to the chest. You're extending it more and more, and then you pull in the shoulder blades inside the body. Yes, like this. And here is the slight curve, so the position of the pelvis is good, and this curve will go away as soon as she will lift the sitting bones more higher up. Yeah? Yes. It's difficult in this part.
Yes, yeah, that's my goal.
Because this part, it restricts you. Actually, the all forward bends, they are restricted by gluteus maximus muscle and by these hamstring muscles. So actually you can do, but it's looking good now. But you should remember, so how we remember to do this with the pelvis, maybe with the mirror we should work, or maybe in part, just to remember how it feels, so that this leg is working and this leg is also working, it's engaging and pulling back.
I don't feel that this is working at all.
You don't
it's
feel?
All in here.
Because you have extension here, and your tendency is to drop this part more than this part. And Taya was feeling, you are feeling that you are working with this leg. But you should also pull, actually, if we pull like this, you should be resistant and pull my arm, but you see her tendency is different. This leg is dropping. Then you rotate this back and lift this right buttock also. Lift it up. Sit and go. Yes, like this. And with this fixed pelvis, then you can feel what you do with your front leg and with your back leg. Because when we twist the position of the pelvis, then here everything twists.
Is there any different when I'm with this leg?
You need to put your sitting bones more up. Sitting bones up, this roll back, the front leg also roll back and up. So as if you are lifting the tail, the sitting bones up and push the groins inside the body. Groins inside, extend the sides, extend the abdomen. Abdomen extend. So maybe this side you need to go with the blocks even more higher. One foot is going forward and the other foot is going to the wall, toes look forward. And here we should work with the pelvic bones in the way that we don't shrink the one side of the body. So here you need to roll this thigh down. So we are rolling, if we are doing like this, we are rolling this thigh down and inside the body and try to create the evenness of the pelvis and make these two bones on one level. It opens your hips, but it also learns you to rotate the sides in the same way. Yeah? So what you do, you rotate here and put it inside the body. And this leg you open and try to locate your both pelvic bones and try to extend this side. This work with the pelvic bones. This is one exercise. So what you do, you rotate this arm fully down and then inside the body and try to make these pelvic bones in one line. And the other exercise, which is almost the same that we did in forward bend, is this one. Because the rotation of the sides is the same as in Parshva. So here, this thigh should rotate down, and this thigh should rotate in this direction. And here, when we stand, we should look at our sitting bones and how we control them so that they are in the same line. Yeah? So this leg is rotated inside, this leg is rotated out, and then goes inside, but don't drop the bones. You should see your bones, pelvic bones, they are on the same line. This one is more down, so it's rotate, rotate, rotate. And then, how do you do the forward bend like Parshva asanas have this? You fix the position of the pelvis, so now you know you need to rotate this one because you can locate both of your bones and see if they are in line or not. And now you have the pelvis that is in line. Both pelvic bones are in line. And you can climb with your feet more higher. So you can actually increase the forward bend, as if you were bending forward and your feet were standing on the ground, but increase it not in the way to lift the bottom, but increase it just by extension of these hamstring muscles. Yeah? So if we are climbing, we keep rotating this down and climbing up.